And we're back to HTML Canvas. Let me show you how we can create a moving circle. Instead of coding it in real time, I simply make too many typos. I have the code here and I go over it and explain it step by step. I have my canvas on the left, circle and center, and I can use the arrow keys up, down, left, right to move it around. This is going to be helpful when we create a game using Canvas. I'll try to do that step by step in my playlist. But let us go over the code. You already know the first couple of lines. Here's our canvas, our H1. Here we have created our 2D object on our canvas, CDX. But now we're new. At first we want to create a circle and define its parameters. So we have a circle object with X and Y coordinates. First line here, canvas.width. It's our 400 width. The canvas divided by 2 makes it in center horizontally. If I make it canvas.width, it's at 400. And divided by 2 just makes it be in center. So at the start, I want this circle to be in the center of my canvas. Same goes for the Y position. If I make it divided by 10, it would be by 40. Therefore, way higher on our canvas and the Y axis. The radius adjusts its size. So I'll make it very big. 200. You can see it. It fills the entire canvas. Speed is the movement speed in pixels. Right now it's 5. For 10, it would jump 10 pixels each time I use the arrow keys. We make it 50 and I make it slowly up. You can see it jumps a little bit wider each time I use the key down. And let me directly use this keyword here. So if I hit the keys, it's a key down. And that's one of these keywords that you need to memorize. It's going to be used later for our event listener. But this is the first part where we have created our circle and we've added the speed function to it. Now let us actually draw the circle. So if we just create it, it's there, but we won't see it. First line is to erase the last circle. If we don't have that, we would create new circles, but they would be overpainted. So it looks like this typical snake. Therefore, we need a clear rect first, which is going to erase the last circle that we've had. And then you already know begin path, the arc, fill style, I've made it blue. But for arc, maybe circle.x, circle.y is new. This just uses the parameters of our circle object that we've created. Fill style. Let me make it red. You can see this just the fill of it. We've called the fill and we've closed our path. Next up, I've used the switch function to move our circle. Parameter is direction and we have 4, up, down, left, right. I'll explain it for this one, for up, and everything else becomes clearer. Up is in the Y axis, so we need circle.y, and we'll divide the circle speed by it every time we hit the up key. But why do we have to use minus? It's simply because the coordinates are arranged in that way. So the x-axis starts at 0 and goes down to 400. In our case, the canvas, that's the height. Therefore, the coordinates, they increase if we go down, and they decrease if we go up. So if we hit the up keys, our value of the y coordinate must decrease. Therefore, we need minus equals circle.speed. Let me make this 0, for example, and you can see it starts at the top. 100, it goes down. 400 would be at the lowest position. Same reasoning applies for the other directions. For example, down must be plus then, because it increases its coordinate value if we go down. As I've said, 400 would be the lowest in our canvas, and 0 the position on top. Let us go over the X position once more, a little bit more in detail. To the left would be minus, because we start there with the 0 value and 400 would be the right end of our canvas. Show it as 0, the circle starts on the left, and 400 would be completely on the right. Therefore we need a minus if we want to have it move to the left, and a plus if we want to have it move to the right. We also need to draw the first circle, because otherwise this is not going to be visible. But if we hit the keys, we would see a circle. So let me show you this as well. I get rid of this part where we say draw a circle. That's the initial circle. And then I just use the arrow keys and then we can see a circle. So this drawing is just once needed to have an initial object seen on the canvas. Now let's look at our event listener, which is needed to connect our move circle basically to the arrow keys. So we are calling the move circle in every case. We use the key down, so not the mouse down, mouse move, something like this. We use our arrow keys and an event, and the event then uses the specific key. For example, arrow up would be move circle up, and so forth. So every time we use a specific key, the specific move circle direction is then called and will perform, for example, circle.y minus circle.speed if we use the up key. And this is how you can create this moving object inside of a canvas. And this brings us at least on the track to creating a simple game using this canvas in HTML. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.